be live. And then we will know if we are live.
Oh,
Why is my channel not showing that we are live? Let's find out. Let's find out why it is not showing alive.
also,
I guess it doesn't really matter though. My phone says that we're live. My phone says we're live, then we must be live. So let's start the dang diamond art painting show. We're just gonna see how much we can get done. How much diamond art painting can we get done? So you little nerds can see hands moving. We'll put it over here. But let's see if in fact we're live, because it wasn't showing that we were live. Definitely need a better seating arrangement for diamond art painting. I will be asking for that for Christmas. We're going to see how much of the white we can get done. But I'm not going to talk too much unless y'all talk to me. Those are the rules on this channel. Always have been, always will be. If you don't talk to me, I won't talk to you. We do not play the stare and lurk game. There are plenty of other channels for that. Hello, Moonlight. Welcome in. Hello, hello, hello. How is it going? How is your day? Or how has your day been? Hope it's been good. It's probably likely another day for you if you're not in the US of A, I can assume. If not in USA, then it's likely another day. I don't know what your time zone is and where you're from. Thank you for hanging out with me. We're just applying the dots to my diamond art, or diamond art painting. Let me see if I can get it just a little closer. What is everybody up to? Y'all ready for winter, the next big weather change? Y'all ready for winter? I certainly am not. But I'll be ready for what I can be ready for when it happens, when it comes, when it arrives. I guess I'll have what I need. Hopefully. I don't know. I never know. I try. I try to prepare and be ready. I'm not really into winter and snow. I don't like cold temperature. Not at all, y'all. Not at all. So this is just a project that I started maybe not like a month ago, not a couple months ago, about a month ago. Diamond art painting, you just apply the dots according to the number or pattern sequence that each painting has. It's fairly easy, fairly simple. You match the colors to the number or the letter. And over time, it becomes diamond art. Sometimes the paintings look shiny, sometimes they don't. Depends on the color. And the dots can be circular or square. They could be shiny or matte. This is my first painting, though, my first diamond art painting. So I plan to invest in it because it's something that I like to do. Helps me relax. I don't really talk too much, really, unless anybody else chats with me or asks me some questions. I just kind of hang out and do my thing. I'm more of the quiet and shy type on social media. More reserved, I guess you can say. I'm reserved at this point. I wouldn't really even say quiet or shy anymore. I'm reserved. I keep to myself. I used to be social, but I'm not so much social anymore. I am not too social. Not really a social butterfly. I'm an introvert to its highest form. I definitely keep to myself. But yeah, if friends say hello, I will say hello back. Communication is definitely key on social media. If you communicate, I likely will communicate back to you. I do understand, though, if you're from another country and you don't understand the language, it is okay. I thank you for hanging out. So, yeah, I just want to see if I can complete a little bit more, get kind of towards the middle here, and get as many white dots as I can because I'm running out of the wax. So I'm going to need some more tools for completing the diamond art painting. It's going to take some time, likely through winter. But yeah, this is definitely not the quickest of projects. It's something that you want to take your time on, unless you're really into it and you're quick at it. And especially if you have all the time to be working on it, then you might get these done faster than most do. I don't know how long everybody spends on their diamond art painting, but I definitely see that I will be taking likely the next few months to be completing mine. There's no rush. I suppose when I find a painting that's really bright, though, bright and colorful, I will probably want to complete it, like, if it's a certain one for a holiday. I'll need to set some more goals for that. We are diamond art painting, friends. Welcome. See these little dots? We're diamond art painting. I definitely need brighter colors. I can't stare at the white and blue the entire time that I'm diamond art painting. I need to jazz it up and get some more paintings when I can. They can be pricey though, not gonna lie. It's a pricey hobby. I've looked on Amazon. I've looked on TikTok. TikTok is a little bit friendlier with the pricing, but not by much. There are folks that sell diamond art local to me. They buy it in bulk and then they sell it. So I might have to meet up somebody local and grab some diamond art painting for $5 here and there. I'm not going to be too picky with mine because it is a hobby. It's not my only hobby. It's not my only hobby, friends. What's everybody got going on? I do like chatting if you guys chat with me. But I will only chat if you guys chat. And at least say hello. I appreciate those that communicate. And give the thumbs up. Can you guys see this here? Hello, one-eyed cat. Good evening. This is what I'm working on, guys. All these dots. All these dots here is what I've been trying to fill in. Not really sure what you guys are seeing on your end, but this is about where I'm at, right over here. I think you guys can see, yeah, where my pen, the diamond art pen is. Tool. Not really sure what it's called. This is my first diamond art. You're a sub, but it's been a while. Yeah, I feel like I've seen you before, but obviously I've had many channel names for many reasons. Hopefully this is the better channel name. I always say it. I am just trying to keep it as long as I can. And then the reason I've changed my name so much, I posted about it in community tab, is because I'm a middle-aged adult, you guys. I'm not 10, I'm not 18, you know. I can't keep Pixel Chick because then it's just like people see me as somebody who is super young sometimes, and the 10-year-olds think I'm a cartoon. I'm not a cartoon. You know what I'm saying? I'm a middle-aged, happily older. Not happily older. I mean, I'm older now. 4 years older than when I started. I'm a happily married, middle-aged crafter and gamer. And having Pixel Chick was just like really annoying at some times because too many younger underagers would be on my channels, and I don't want to entertain in that way. That's not why I'm here to entertain. You've been busy getting your car on the road. Nice. To do more traveling? Are you going to travel more? I'm trying to, basically with this name, hopefully get some crafting ladies in. I need a community of ladies, guys. I really need a community of ladies. There's just a lot of men that come in and chat with me, and it'd be really nice to be social with ladies and have a little following that way. My audience shows that I have more female viewers than male viewers, but usually when I'm live, I get the male viewers versus the female viewers. And so I'm kind of trying to engage that way, which is why I'm crafting more these days and changing up my name. I'm just hoping that it finally starts working. But I can't be Pixel Chick, and I can't be Old Scary Gamer, and I can't be on this channel those names anymore. It's just something of my past. It's time to move on. I sure do wish I could play decent tunes in the background as well, you know? That'd be really nice. It's like, I get it, you can on TikTok, but you can't so much unless it's gaming music on YouTube. Then you don't really get dinged for it. If I could, I would for sure play what I wanted to play. We'd have a little bit more fun. I do have gaming music that I could play. It's not the best, but it does work. But even just like chatting once in a while and talking to somebody new while I'm diamond art painting really helps to keep this little hobby going sometimes. I will say TikTok lives are definitely more fun than YouTube lives. I don't do TikTok lives though, because my phone doesn't really handle the app as much as I would like it to. For going live, it tends to overheat and get too hot. And I think I talk to people more on YouTube versus TikTok. I think I am a little more social over here than over there. It's gonna take a while. It's a pretty big picture. Let me see if I could kind of show you. It's a lighthouse within the ocean. Yeah, it's a lighthouse. It's like it's basically a window. You're looking out the window, and then there's a lighthouse and shells and sand all the way around. So, yeah, it's going to take quite some time. I'm really estimating through winter, but I might like this is my very first project ever that I've sat down to like really focus on, because it does bring me out of my ADHD and my bonkers cray mind. It chills it out and I can sit for like hours. And I definitely want to invest in brighter paintings. Like I said, there's some really fun ones that I've been seeing on TikTok, like some Halloween ones. It'd be really cool to get one for Halloween. And then I'll just have like I'll put them around my family room when I'm done, or hand them out as gifts. for holidays and whatnot. But I definitely plan to keep this as my main hobby and my main craft on this channel. Let's see if we can get a little something going on in the background for music. I always just play something random, which is my Glass Masquerade soundtrack, because you don't get dinged for that. It's at least something calming. I hope I can get into the blues soon after the white is done on this side. I'll probably keep the white for last in the middle because there's a little bit of white that you have to do for the middle. But like, it's not a lot of white. So this is just what I play for the background music because, you know. This message is held for review. Some nerd sent me something and I'm not going to read it because I'm not going to have it ruin my evening. Sorry. We don't read anything that says held for review. If you don't like my content or like what I'm doing, you can leave. We've learned our lessons not to read anything that makes us feel bad. We do things differently this time around, you guys. We do things much differently. We're older and wiser. So we don't read any messages that say this has been held for review. It may not have been anything terrible, but I definitely don't want to read it. We keep positive here on this channel. Okay, friends? I do not read messages that are held for review. It's been raining. We've been having some pretty nice weather over here, I'm not gonna lie. Actually, it's been like in the 90s, 80s and 90s. Pretty hot. But I have a feeling we're gonna have a very cold winter. a second. Oh, that's weird. Still not showing live. Oh, that's why I wasn't showing live. I was on my second channel. Guys, I'm on my second channel. My bad. Well, anyways, this might be the better channel because my main channel, I seem to not find people that I can talk to. But this channel, y'all seem to like chat, which is weird. My main channel is like dead ski, and even if I'm gaming over there, nobody really talks to me, but y'all talk over here. So maybe I'll just hang out over here then. I just realized that I was on my second channel, not my main channel. That's what happens, guys. That's what happens. Sometimes we get confused. We got too many going on. I think I said that like a couple weeks ago. I realized everybody chats over here, but they don't chat on my main channel. And I'm like, what the helly? Like, is that what happens after you hit like a certain 1K mark? Like your channel just goes into la la land after you've hit in a certain you've gained X amount of subscribers, but if you have like lower subscribers, they see you. Yeah, I have a couple only because I've had too many lurkers and men as a female, and like I said, I'm happily married. I'm older, and it just got annoying after a while, so I needed space to kind of go back and forth and like do my thing. But if I really do see that this is like the consistent channel of people like chatting and whatnot, then I'll probably just hang out over here. I never know what I'm doing. I basically at this point may have what's called BPD, which is I don't know how the nicest way to explain it is. It's a borderline personality disorder. So my therapist is looking into it, and that's what I might have, and that's gonna be something down the road that we're checking out. But I just can't like keep to one thing, and it's worse than ADHD. It takes over everything. And so I constantly am just like changing up my name or my channel, and I can never just be like super consistent. And I'm like, I think I have BPD. I'm like, can you please just look into that for me? And she's like, yeah, you might be 50% BPD, but you also have PTSD and CPTSD. And I'm like, what other fucking things do I have that end with D, bruh? What other things do I have that end with D? I get it. I have PTSD, CPTSD, which I'm working on therapy-wise. But then we think we might have BPD and some other little things in between. And I'm like, well, I'm just gonna fucking diamond art paint and scrapbook my little brains away then if we think we have all that going on and then some. And she's like, that's your homework. And I'm like, okay, I like that kind of homework. I can do that. I hear ya. I sadly do have all the time. I have a lot of time, but I'm working on my mental health. I've been working on it since my 2 dogs died. I had 2 dogs die and pass away of cancer 5 months apart. And so it's caused mayhem in my body. And I've been working on grieving in my own ways, which aren't the best ways, but everybody goes through grieving differently. And I'm learning about myself and trying different coping mechanisms and different therapies. And so I'm taking care of my mental health first. Yeah, it's rough when you get older. If you're in the older realm, then you understand the midlife. We're in the midlife crisis. We have our midlife crisis. I've had a ton of midlife crisis already. Mine's just every day. To boot, I might have cancer again, but we don't know. I have to go to the big hospital to get checked out. I have really bad anemia right now, and I can barely walk around a block without getting out of breath and feeling dizzy. So there's only so many things that I can do lately, you guys. And I'm focusing on my mental health. Trying to stay positive, guys, which is not always a thing, you know. It's very hard to when you're under a lot of pressure, health-wise, when you're still grieving from what you lost. But it's getting better. I've gotten through all my days the best way that I have been able to. We've got a new puppy who's a year old. Looks just like our old puppy. Midlife, that was a decade ago. Okay, you beat me, bro. You beat me. It's midlife for me. I am what they call the middle-aged older folk. Middle-aged older folk. Yep, I just hit that special number. And I've only got X amount of months left of it. Well, until next summer, so then I don't know what the hell you call us after that. That's why I always tell everybody, like, when I'm streaming, I'm like, y'all, I'm older. Like, old enough to be your grandma, mama, and your mama, and your baby mama. Yeah. I'm old. I'm old, y'all. I don't look old, though. Like, I still look like I'm in high school. I used to get told that all the time. They'd be like, so when did you graduate high school? And I'd be like, broski. Like, try like a decade ago I graduated, and then it became 20 years, then it became 30 years. Now we're at the 40 years in life mark. If 60s is midlife. I'm mid-40s. I call that midlife. I don't know. What do I know, you know? And I don't feel it other than my thyroid problem is going haywire, causing mental health issues. I don't feel it. You know? But yeah, I don't know. The next chapter sure is going to be interesting. It's going to be very interesting. It'll be very, very, very interesting, my friends. Very, very, very interesting. I should have started to play Borderlands 4 over here. Maybe I'll just have to get back into Borderlands 4 on this profile. I play it with my husband. It's been a lot of fun. We play it with our friend sometimes. We started it about a week ago when it came out. We got it like right away. Right? I still feel like I'm in my 20s too. Like, I am stuck in the past though. I'm for real stuck in my past. I'm stuck in the good old 80s. I always listen to 80s music. I don't listen to new age music except for Goose. That's pretty much the only band that I enjoy. I'm straight up an 80s chick. Straight up. And I can't let my mind stop thinking past. It thinks future a little bit, but it's constantly in the past. That's really my main issue, is I can't do the whole like be here now deal. And I'm like, bruh, how are you even here now? Because I'm never here now. Mindfulness shit does not work with me. I fall right asleep when I try to do anything mindfulness. I'm like, you want me to meditate? I will try and meditate, but I'm out like a light if that happens. And that's great because that's probably like my body saying, girl, you need sleep. You need to restore yourself for the next day because you're freaking tired from all this crazy shit in your brain. Right? So I've never really been able to meditate. I listen to chakra music to help me go to sleep and all of that, but like, I don't know how to stay in the now. I'm always in the past. Likely my 20-year-old self having fun, not giving a crap about anything in the world. Pretending I'm in my bar hopping days of life. Those were the days. And ice hockey days, the good old ice hockey days, which I just sold my jersey to some nerd for $40. He wanted to restore it and bring it back to life because I had beer stains all over it from a decade ago of partying for the New Jersey Devils. And so I sold it for $40, guys. And he restored it back to its self, like original self without all the beer stains, and he kept the signature on it. I had Martin Brodor's signature on it. And I was like, bro, you're dumb if you erase that signature, even if you don't think that it's a real signature. And I showed him pictures, and I'm like, it legit is a real signature. That's all I did back in the day was live and breathe ice hockey every day of my fucking life. Every day, y'all. And that jersey had burr stains galore on it. Burr stains, burr. It was filthy. The signature stayed real nice. But I sold that for $40 because I was just like, I gotta start getting rid of some of the shit from my past. I can't keep having PTSD run through my brain cells every day. Yeah, I lived it, breathed it for a solid decade of my life. My one of my exes was into hockey. My husband actually played hockey. He played hockey. And when I met him, that's one of the first things he told me was that he played hockey. And I'm like, I partied with hockey people and drank beer. Does that count? I met all the hockey players, got signatures. I super stalked them. You did NASCAR. We do NASCAR. That's what we do. We're iRacing people over here. Very, very much into iRacing. iRacing is a lot of fun. It gets your adrenaline going if you have none. He's got the setup, the big setup. That's what he's doing right now. He's iRacing. And he watches the NASCAR events every few Sundays. We like going to car shows too. There was not that many car shows this year. I was kind of bummed out, not gonna lie. It wasn't that spectacular as it like has been over the past few years. We've had a lot, but like it wasn't like best of them. Sorry, my camera is super bouncy. Super bouncy. I don't know how to do freaking live streams anymore these days, you guys. Like, most everybody uses their stinking phones. I stopped doing streaming for a while. And, like, I had a camera, but even that camera sucks. I have a microphone. The microphone's good, but all the technology just starts pissing me off, causing me more fucking ADHD. Yeah, I basically grew up around cars, so I've always tended car shows. Oh, I gotta shake up my dots. We're getting a good chunk done. There's so many fun crafters that I see, and they legit know what they're doing when it comes to setups. I don't freaking know what the heck I'm doing when it comes to setting up a camera onto my art stuff. I have everything. Ah, dang it. I just got a whole bunch of diamond dots all over this sticky shit now. It's alright. We can pick it up. When all else fails, always also use tweezers for this, but you can basically use the wax to collect the dots if it got stuck. That is not in the right spot. That's not where it needs to be. This stuff is sticky. It's sticky. Sticky, sticky, sticky. Come on. No, it's not going to happen that way. That's alright. We'll get it later. I need more tools for diamond art stuff, you guys. I need more tools. Oh, shit. I don't know what I just did, honestly.
Find the data pad.
Checking out my other channel. I think I'm gonna just come back to this channel. Because if y'all be talking over here, it's kind of pointless to be over there. You know, everybody always wants like a bunch of subscribers and whatnot, but I just want like the community and like people to chat with sometimes. I don't really care about all of the subscribers. Like, it's so overrated, I think, because like I'm not here to be like a famous YouTuber. I'm just here to be like doing my thing and game when I can game, and you know? Oh, the sticky crap gets on my nerves. Gets on my nerves. If you see the film like this is how sticky that stuff is. It's like, ugh. Don't drop your painting. Don't drop it, y'all. I do definitely want to invest, guys. We want to invest in diamond art painting. Hum-de-dum-de-doo-dee. Dee-da. Should I stay this name? And just stay this name and see what happens? I shouldn't change my name anymore though, right? I came back to this name because I'm like, I feel like it was like the better of the names that I've ever had. People actually chatted with me mostly on this name. You had a YouTube reunion? Hilarious. I want one. I have a lot of friends all over on YouTube. I've been friends with a lot of friends here. I started off as Pixel Chick. Like I said earlier, I started off as Pixel Chick, but I can't be Pixel Chick anymore. Like, when I, this is as close as I can maybe be to like a chick type name. But Pixel Chick, when I was Pixel Chick, all the 10-year-olds and then some came to my channel because you can assume, it's more like a cartoon type of thing. And so I never was able to chat with anybody of my age or within my age range. It got taken over by little hellions. And a little of that is, my fault. I kind of stayed consistent with playing Minecraft, which I still play once in a while. But over time, I try to change my YouTube name and then my community and what I do. Little did I know, I probably have borderline personality disorder, which contributed to half of what I'm doing because I'm trying to blend in and do what I gotta do. You had people all over the country show up. That's awesome. Washington State, Pennsylvania, Tennessee. Oh, wow. I've been friends with all my people basically over time, over the past 3 years that I've been doing YouTube. So maybe one day I'll meet one of them. But everybody's doing their thing, It's only been me that's ever really changed my name so many times, like 100 freaking times in 2 years. Because I've been trying to see what kind of community I want to be, what type I of streamer I want to be. And then over the time, you know, my dog's passed away, so I really hope the volume's up on this and you guys can hear me. I didn't even think to check that. I sometimes forget. Yeah, it's up enough. You know, when you have trauma in your life and you're getting older, you react differently to people and you react to your social surroundings differently. And I was starting to do that. I was angry. I was fucking angry as hell. And I didn't want to be that person anymore. I'm still that person. I'm still going through all the emotions of grief. But, you know, my community and my real followers and friends know exactly what I'm going through. And if they want to be my friends still, they will still be my friends and accept me. And most of them, they do accept me. They, you know, I think everybody, you know, accepts everybody and what they've been through. You know, we can't judge anybody. We can't, everybody's been through something. And usually it's pretty drastic. It's, you know, whether it's death or divorce or, you know, something like that. It's just real hard to overcome that sort of trauma, let alone on your own, and have to be doing something social, like YouTube. You know, you're putting yourself out there. It's hard. It's real hard to like be yourself and become yourself again after trauma. Cool. I will look it up. I'm mostly conservative these days. I conserve my energy. Like, I appreciate you talking to me. It's very rare that it talks to me at all. I have a few folks that talk to me. I'm not really that entertaining, you know. I don't have much to say except for yap about what's happened, like the passing of my dogs, and that's the only thing that I know recently, and trying to get through grief and overcome my mental health and all that, and then some. Yeah, you can't change the past. I do know that. I do know that you can't change the past. It's the heartache behind the past. That's my reminder. And feeling a little bit of guilt, which I'm told I have a lot of. That's the hardest for me. But I am lucky. I found some new friends. That are helping me with that. My therapy is helping me with that. Different hobbies sometimes help. Oh no, I'm almost out of this wax. They're now like wax balls. It's just gonna be like I'm just gonna have to like bunch up and try to like make. The wax isn't really that expensive though, so I could get a whole bunch of this stuff or get the pen that sucks up the dots. Well, I guess I'm back to cards gaming chick. I don't think anybody likes sassafras. Sassafras. Maybe we'll do some Borderlands 4 over here. I don't know. Or maybe I'll just stay with my art stuff. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Ah! The perks of BPD and emotional dysregulation. You never freaking know. Or actually, it all falls under ADHD. PTSD and ADHD. Guys, if you don't get that stuff taken care of right away, it just morphs. And then some. You become dysregulated. And I am dysregulated. I kind of want to start Gems of War over. I practiced today. I was doing Gems of War for a very long time and really into it. And I never even got past a certain level. Maybe I'll just bring Gems of War over here. I don't know. I can't ever stick to one thing. ADHD blows. But I can do diamond art painting. That chills everything out in my brain cells. It chills everything out. Not everything. There's still chatter going on up there. But it certainly calms me down enough to where I can sit and focus and not get up and get down and get up and get down and get up and get down. And it relaxes most of me. So I highly suggest diamond art painting for those that are similar to myself. With all the batshit craziness up in your brain cells. If you can't relax, try it. You might like it. Not everything needs to be gaming. That's what I say on my channel, friends. You little gaming nerds. Not everything needs to be gaming. Which I do believe gaming is not the best for your brain cells. You have to pick the right games to make that not happen for you. You need to be very careful what your brain cells see on the internet. Ooh, 1962. That's super vintage. Right? It stays on task. Once you have that one hobby where your brain just clicks. Yeah. I'm definitely going to invest more into the diamond art because I could color, but you know, there's only so much like coloring that I can do. I still feel bouncy with coloring, but I'm doing this. Like I'm, you know, yeah. Husband's chatting with me. I am streaming. What's up? Hello? Maybe I'm hearing things. Sometimes I feel like I hear my husband calling me. And then I'm like, I just heard voices. Oh. And then I'm like, hey, husband, did you just call my name? And he'll be like, no. And I'll be like, shit. There's a ghost in here, y'all. Sometimes I hear legit ghosts chanting names in here. If it's not my name, it's my dog's name. And I'm like, motherfucker, you were not talking to me? Nope. My husband will say, nope, I didn't call your name. He'll be like, I was iRacing. And I'll be like, holy fuck. How did that just manifest? So I did think that I just heard my husband calling me, and I'll have to ask him. But there's a fair chance he was iRacing and it wasn't him. What a bitch. There's ghosts up in here. Spooky, scary. Guys, we got a lot done. Look! We got a lot done. I need to do all this, but I'm running out of wax. And my camera is going bonkers cray cray. So anyways, this is the content you will get on my channel. And maybe some other shit, guys. Some other shit. Some other shit. But I probably won't be too much longer, you guys. I usually get the munchies, like... And I gotta let my doggy out right now. Skirt, 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 skirt before you pee on the carpet. Come on. Good girl. Oi. And I have to remind myself, stretch, 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 CGC, stretch. Yeah. Should I just come back and stay CGC and, like, do what I gotta do? You know, for crafts and gaming? I mean, maybe that's where my brain cells see me as the better version of me for BPD, for borderline personality disorder. Maybe I'm the better version of me as Cards Gaming Chick. The nicer version. Because Pixel's a bitch. Yeah, this wax is getting shite. I'll get some this weekend. Actually, I'm going to look for the stinking pen. I'm going to invest in this little pen that, like, sucks up the dots so I don't have to do this shit anymore. I'll have to go look for some tools at the craft stores. Just for, like, right now, because I'm sure if I order off the stupid TikTok shop, that's going to take, like, ages to, like, get here by, like, freaking holiday. So yeah, expect to see me over here. If you guys like this sort of shit and shenanigans and me working with my hands, I'll hang out over here as long as y'all are nice. I'm not gonna read any messages where it says held for review and shit. I'm not allowing anybody to make me feel bad. I did that in the past and I learned my lesson. Don't let the lurkers get to you. I just ignore. There's 3 viewers here that have been viewing and staying. So I say thank you for viewing. We try to keep positive and move on with our days. Folks don't like positive though, you know? A lot of folks on YouTube don't. That's where I get taken advantage of as a streamer. They try to tear you down. Do, 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 do. Oh no, I got some wax stuck. I don't like it when I see the wax stuck. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, I got it. Oh no. I always say oh no to my husband. And then the other day I was like, what do Australians say? If you're saying oh no to no and no is nor, what the heck do they say when it's yes? What do they go? Oh yar? Oh yar? Like, I'm like, I've never heard them say yes. But like we say oh no all the time. Oh no. Like I get it. I usually say it pretty good. I say it pretty good and it makes him laugh. Yeah, I'm trying to keep a little more positive these days just because like I said with the mental health when I can. That's why diamond art is good for me because I can sit for a long time and focus and not have my ADHD be a problem. But if I'm not doing diamond art stuff, then it becomes a problem. I become really down. Mostly because of my thoughts, but because I have anemia and I can't breathe. I could barely walk a block anymore, like walking my dog. I can't walk upstairs without having any heart problems, stairs or hills. I'm extremely out of breath, and this has just been an over the time thing for me. Over the past 2 months, it started getting worse and worse. And so now the doctors are trying to see how they can help me understand what's going on with my medication. To the point where I have to go to the hospital to even see if it's cancer. So I'm trying really hard to stay positive, stay busy, because that's the only thing that works right now. Right now is doing something like this. If I don't do something like this, my mind goes all over the place elsewhere. So I will be investing in making a lot of diamond art painting. If I had to highly suggest something, I would highly suggest this to anyone. But I am definitely going to probably stop the stream shortly because we're going on actually 70 minutes, so that's good. Thank you for hanging out with me. I do love my elderly friends. They're much more my speed these days. So I always look forward to my crafting group. But yeah, I think it's time to end the stream. Going to get something to eat, to snack on. See what we're going to watch. If it's any anime. We've been catching up on anime. If you guys have not smashed the thumbs up, please do. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate you hanging out with me. Check out diamond painting. And if you do, let me know what you think. Let me know if it chills out your little old brain cells. It was nice chatting with you as well, One-Eyed Cat. Good to see you. I will come back over on this channel. I will start up some different games. Maybe it'll just be my card games again. You know, we'll keep it very, very simple. My puzzle games, just like this channel was supposed to be before I took a long break. And also any kind of craft and diamond art that I've been working on and doing. So thanks again. We'll catch up soon. Hope everybody has a good evening. And we will chat again. Thanks, guys.